Elefantes. This is the lower part of the Olifants River. We're in Mozambique, on the lower Limpopo system. And as you can see here, we've got the Elefantes River. Earlier this year in March, we did training on the Olifants in South Africa. So same river, slightly different name, different language. But what we saw in March was a very brown river, high levels of flow. It was in a low flood stage, but very high levels of sediment that came past us. And what we can see here is much lower levels of suspended sediment. We are downstream of a large reservoir called Mozambique in Mozambique. And that reservoir is filling up, it's trapping all that sediment that's coming from South Africa. And here we're continuing looking at the basin and also doing more training on sediment monitoring. And also testing to see how the river is changing in what it's carrying. And as we can see from the water here, it's quite shallow, a lot of sand. A lot of the flows that should transport this sand is trapped by the reservoir, but we can see that the suspended sediment has all been trapped in the reservoir. So a great day in the field. We've got all the equipment out, we've got people testing and learning how to use equipment. So they are being capacitated to train other people. So they're becoming the trainers of the next generation of trainers. And the next phases will be to now look at the data after this coming wet season. They've got equipment that they can use and install. And then they'll download the data. Then we'll look at the data, process the data, and make it into information that policymakers can use to make better decisions about the future.
A member state of Botswana, I have learned the sediment transport monitoring as an important issue to monitor our water resources. So it can help us back in our country to ensure that we establish resource management and make some future predictions.
Now we're learning how to do the sampling in the river and how to process that sample, how to identify the concentration of sediment in the river. And then we hope that we'll do we'll use this data to take decision in the country and give information about what is the health of our river.
Come to Mozambique to learn about the sediment monitoring program. We are going to use the tools that we have received in our basin in the Limpopo to make sure that we comply with the agreements as signed by the basin states.
During our second training of the sediment training, and we have managed to have a refresher in the equipment that we used from the first training. And we also had the opportunity to get trained on the exosonde, which is used to monitor sediment as well.
So the aim here is to really crystallize the skills acquired during the first training undertaken in South Africa in March this year. So here is really to consolidate the ability to use this equipment. Above all, we are aiming at facilitating the process of institutionalizing the processes of sediment monitoring across all the 4 member states, because this is an important parameter that has not been taken into account, but it's very relevant with giving an example, addressing issues of dam siltations, of fast reduction of the storage capacity of those dams that will have then implications even in other sectors outside the water resources management like agriculture, even hydropower generation, if we are dealing with rivers which have those kinds of infrastructure.